Hello, and we are on the air, and welcome back to another session of Pirate Borg with the Random Encounters Guild. This is our third session on this particular adventure. I hope everybody's been having fun with it. Hopefully, we will wrap this story up, or at least this part of this story, this evening in this session. But it's been a lot of fun, I think, so far. Why don't we go ahead and talk to the players here. Now, tonight, Guildmaster Scott has actually joined us. Usually he is working behind the scenes, running Sirenscape, getting the stream going, and he's still doing those things tonight. But he's filling in for Kevin. Unfortunately, Kevin couldn't be here tonight, so he will be doing his best Kevin impersonation. So, Scott, why don't you tell us a little more about yourself?
And the good news is I do not care about my character at all, so we're just going to go nuts. Yes, I'm Guildmaster Scott. I started the Random Encounters Guild in 2019 as a way to play new games and meet new people, and it grew into a small little community. If you're interested in joining us over on our Discord channel, there's a link. Feel free, and also anything we do, our streams. I live stream video games during the week, and then on Sunday night we do RPGs, and they go up to YouTube that night. The next morning they're there. You can follow us on YouTube at that link as well. And apparently I am playing Cyan Mimic Rice.
Yeah, I've just been calling
Rice.
I've been calling him Mimic.
And we're going to see how that goes. Ned.
I'm Ned. I've joined probably within 6 months. I've enjoyed many different games that they've provided here. I am playing the Captain J.J. Jones, captain of the sloop. Captain of the...
Which I named the Inferno.
Oh. The Inferno.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I think it says sloop there. That is the type of ship it is, a sloop. But yeah, I named it the Inferno. Kudos if anyone out there knows where I came up with that name.
Dante?
Who's Dante?
Dante's Inferno?
Oh, I don't know.
No, that's not where I came up with it. Sorry.
I'm sure it has something to do with Star Trek. So
It actually does
bow
not.
out.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Nope. Oh, we could go all night with this.
Yeah.
If anybody's watching, someone let us know in comments. But Austin, why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Hello, I am Loki. That's my character's name, and I am the person who joined whatever, and I just fill into for people who can't come. That's me, and I'm the chaos.
He certainly tried to be the chaos, yeah. So anyway, I am your friendly neighborhood GM, Dan, sometimes known as Commander Dan. I've been having a great time running Pirate Borg. If for nothing else, I'm a big fan of that other pirate franchise from the Mouse House. So, and there's a lot of elements of this RPG that sort of that tie into that a bit, thematically anyway. But let's just go ahead and give a recap as best I can. There's quite a few plot points here that brings us up to where these guys are now. Originally, they were at sea, intercepted a ship. There was some naval combat there, and they were able to get a lot of things off of that ship that they had, including some rum, which they subsequently lost because they docked their ship in Coral Town and just let it be. So when they came back later, there was no rum. The rum was gone. They went ashore, met the governor, who was a bit of a shady-looking guy, but is really just obsessed with getting someone to help him find his daughter Veronica, who's been missing for many, many months. And it was their perception, he was being genuine about that he really does want to find her. Went ahead and gave them a down payment. Suggested they go out and find the witch out in the wilderness, which he thinks is responsible, or at least said that he thinks is responsible for the curse on this island and all the bad things that are going on. As I recall, you guys went to the lighthouse first, though, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Where they met a ghost named Cornelius. And they actually found his journal, realized that he and his estranged daughter, that something had happened. And basically he had smashed the lighthouse and threw himself off the side there. But when they spoke with him as a ghost, he, ironically enough, he also wanted to know what had become of his daughter. This is not to be confused with Veronica, the governor's daughter. So it basically spoke with this ghost, and he allowed them to stay in the lighthouse overnight, where they killed off a couple of bilge rats. He did warn them, or just gave a suggestion that they really shouldn't go into the cellar. And interestingly, they didn't. They said they might tend to that later. We'll see. Later, they set out to go see the witch. Found her to be quite pleasant. She offers some services to them in terms of some potions, I believe. And did you guys get some relics from her as well?
Yes,
Or
we
rituals,
did.
perhaps? Yeah.
I got the undead bird that allows me to speak with dead or alive animals.
Right.
And I think Kevin got a few other artifacts as well.
And ultimately made their way from there to Skeleton Point, which is a castle off of a rock right off of Coral Bay there. They anchored their ship and went ashore, have explored a few rooms, but haven't really made it very far in. Now, what they did find, and forgive me as I scroll through here just to refresh my own memory, made it into the dining hall, down into, where is it? Was it the kitchen? Yeah, in the kitchen. Found some 4 dead explorers on the ground, one of which was missing his head. Made it through down into the butler's chambers, I believe, and the servants' quarters, where they found a very frightened woman who informed them she had been traveling with 4 other companions and they were seeking treasure in the castle. Now, I should point out, I don't know about Sophia or these other people, but I can tell you our adventurers here with us tonight, they were warned really not to go to Skeleton Point, but you really, really, really don't want to go to Skeleton Point at night because things get much, much worse. Pretty much multiple people in Coral Town told them this. And that brings them up to the room they're in, which is, the servants' quarters.
Yeah.
Where Sophia was. And she fled, as I recall, because Austin, oddly enough, instinctively wanted to just shoot her. The poor frightened girl.
I mean, she could have been like an evil girl who's probably going to steal our pirate ship now.
But she did. She fled and went up the steps, presumably into the dining hall. You would think perhaps she's making her way to get out of the castle, but... And in fact, there's something to consider. I thought about that. You guys made your way from the witch's hut in the swamp. I'm wondering what time of day it is. So I'm going to...
I think we went in the early morning.
A few hours have passed.
6 a.m.
Yeah, 6 a.m.
I would say it's a bit later than that. Let's say that it is 10 a.m.
Okay, so that gives us a few hours. All right, well, let's just carry on. Oh, wait, did we find anything else in here? I forgot.
When you say in
this
here,
Yeah, in the servants' quarters. I know we found some other stuff, I think.
in the servants' quarters, are you searching in the servants' quarters?
I
Yeah.
think well, I think we already searched in the servants' quarters last game. And I think we found 2 chests, yeah.
Um,
And I think that's where we ended it.
I don't know. Oh, yes, you did find some chests. I'm sorry, in the servants' quarters. As you search through the beds there, you find a treasure map.
Oh.
And I'm going to go ahead and. Whoa, that's a lot of rolls. You guys ready to take some notes?
Sure.
And I'm just going to roll physical here.
Just post them in chat and I can just copy and paste it over.
The map shows several icons on it, but they must be traveled to sequentially to find the next one. Next, I need a D12. So, and one of the cool things about Pirate Borg is just these tables that they have that you can roll on. The map is
That's
actually
Borg in general. Cyborg is
Yeah.
the same way.
correct. Yeah. Actually, this map is not. It's not a piece of paper or parchment. It's actually scratched into driftwood. This appears to be on or off. But there's a river. It looks like there's a river etched on here. But you have no idea where this thing is. It starts at a totally unknown location. So we'll
Okay.
stop there for now. Anyway, it's just a random treasure map. You guys can stow it. You've got it. That is all though that you find after doing a thorough search. That's all you find in the servants' quarters.
Okay, so did we already open the chest? Or have we not?
All the sea chests were empty.
Oh, okay. So
You did find in the room though. I can't remember if I mentioned this before. Oh, I did mention it because somebody said keep the rope because there was a broom, some rope, and some empty tankards.
Yeah, I
Right.
think. Sorry, Ned, you can go.
Yeah, we got the rope.
Okay, yeah. That'll be coming handy later. All right, let's. Can you please unpause the game?
Oh, my apologies. Yes, I can. Oh, well. in a
Thank
moment. There we go.
you.
There we
Well,
go.
let's get on out of here, and let's go to a whole different room.
All right. So you would need to go back up into that would be the butler's chambers, which will lead to, and then in turn, it will go to the kitchen.
Yeah, I think I wanted to go through here.
You can't actually go that way.
Oh, okay. Can I go this way?
I'm surprised it let you do that. You cannot. No.
Oh, okay. Did you lock me in here? Okay, no. So I can't go either that way. So I guess the only other way is this way.
Yep. But keep in mind in the kitchen, and I will freely admit, I'm an honest guy. I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier or not.
3 severed heads.
In the kitchen, you did go to the servants' passage, went to the butler's chambers, but there is a stone stairwell that goes downward.
Where?
Over here.
Oh, this.
Correct.
Right here?
Yep.
Okay.
Dan, you may need to drag me a token over there. It appears that is that my token?
You don't have permission.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, I was expecting there to be some kind of cool image or something on there. So.
Sorry. Yeah, that's only because. Now, what did I just draw here that I didn't mean to draw? There we go. Okay. No, I don't want to. There we go.
So we can't.
Right over.
We can't go down here, right? Like,
Actually, yes, you can go. You can go that way. I'm sorry, Austin. When I said you couldn't go that way, you couldn't go that way through that room. But if you want to go down that stairway, yes, you can. Right
Okay.
where that is. Yep.
So I can go down this way.
Correct.
Through this
And from here, you have the option of going to the right or to the left.
Do we want
I
to
think
roll
we're
for it?
headed to the. We'll head to the right. That's where we see our door.
All right.
Okay.
Open it up.
That is yep. If you're going over there, that is a storage chamber.
All right. Let's just go ahead and look
There's
in
just
here.
when you look in there, there appears to be just a lot of debris.
Can I roll to see what's in there? See what's of value?
I'll tell you, there's ruined boxes, some rotting bags of food, just miscellaneous cargo. It's not really worth anything. There is a ladder in there that's 20 feet tall, just a wooden ladder.
Okay. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. Down we go.
We'll make note of it.
Yeah, just in case we need it. All right. Can I go down here? Or is this door locked?
Yes, you can go down that. Hang on, down which way? Oh, nope, you can't go that way. Or well, can you go that way? Stand by. Actually, yes, you can go that way. My
Okay,
apologies.
we're going down that way. Oh.
And let me scroll my map up just a bit.
This is
So
lovely.
here, this basically appears to be a cavern with crypts. It's carved from rock. There's a dirt floor. It's rank. It's moldy. And there are graves in there. Very specifically, if you go through and count them all, 17 graves.
Can we look for the names of the girls that we're looking for, just and see if they're there?
The names of who? Oh, yes, you can. Okay. You do not see Veronica. You do not see Famke, no.
Okay. I just want to make sure that they weren't dead. All right. Well, I see nothing.
There is a marble statue. It's 10 feet tall. Very expertly crafted of a conquistador pointing to the horizon.
Pointing to the horizon. Can someone make note of that?
Now,
okay.
I don't know if it's going to be.
What about
depending
what
on
about that building? That building all the way to the left.
That's a mausoleum. Yeah, it's ominous and black.
Yeah. Nope. Nope. That seems like a death trap. Nope.
I'll check it out.
Okay. You can die. If there's a zombie in there, I ain't saving you, Captain.
Actually, you go in there, it appears to be empty. As if it's been built for something or someone. But
they're not in there.
It hasn't been used yet.
Wait, hang on. I may have got my information totally messed up there. Hang on. Okay. No, sorry. My apologies. It's not empty. It's looking at something entirely different. You see a door that's cast bronze. It has some kind of family crest on it. Basically, it's a lion. The crest has a lion eating a dragon. And there is a sarcophagus inside. Appears to be pure iron. Spanish inscriptions that have worn what you can make of it. It's a lost family history. A lot of it's worn off.
Can I identify the crest?
Sure. Give me a presence roll. That will be a difficulty rating of 16, we're going to say.
Kevin is the worst. This character is garbage.
Well, I only got watching,
Kevin.
2.
Yeah, that would be a no in terms of yeah, you cannot identify it.
I'm
like -2?
Outlining.
You have a -3?
Yeah, my presence really isn't up there.
Would you like me to roll presents for you, Captain?
Yeah, I mean that's really your job. You're supposed to be up here
Hey,
doing this.
Captain. Let me look in there. Let me
I'm
I mean,
going to go
mine
ahead.
is mine is +0, so I mean I'm better than
Yeah.
-3 for pizza.
Well, I rolled a 14.
Actually, I was going to go ahead and say that no, nobody's going to be able to identify it. But actually, that roll just, no.
Alright, I can't tell, Captain. Sorry. Let's get at it.
All right. Is
Now,
there a way
it's
to
up
get
to
the gate open or the door open?
the door. I'm sorry. The door was already open. The sarcophagus is closed. Do you want to open the sarcophagus?
Oh,
Yeah.
Captain, no.
Or
Damn
quite
it, come give
frankly,
me
I mean, any of the crypts you can search. Including
give me a hand.
I'll help you. Come on, let's go.
Oh. No.
Yeah,
Can I-
it's fairly
can I-
it's pure iron. It's pretty heavy. Why don't you guys give me a strength roll there?
Can I draw my pistol?
What's
But
ready for
what's
combat?
good?
This won't
Strength?
difficulty rating of 12. You know what? Two of you.
Sorry, I clicked
looks
and then
like-
I double clicked, so I
Oh, I
wasn't
see.
sure how it
Well,
worked.
you-
So take the 6. The first roll was a 6.
I got a 17. So
JJ Jones got it, so we'll say with the rest of you, yeah, you get it open. Inside you see bones of what you presume was a conquistador. He's wearing, the bones are wearing at least, a gold Spanish helmet, conquistador plate, a finely crafted rapier, and 2 gold doubloons, which are actually resting on the skull, is where the eyes would be.
Have you ever heard of a dead curse, Captain?
can I take everything but the doubloons?
I'm still gonna get cursed for touching his body, Captain.
You can. Let's see if I can.
You're gonna sink a ship, Captain. If you take anything.
It has nothing to do with the ship. Plus, I'm keeping the doubloons on his eyes so he can't see anything.
You're gonna knock it off somehow. Even touch it, disturb him, anything. You're gonna get his curse.
Well, come over here and put your thumbs on its eyes. That way he can't see.
I ain't
Now,
touching
what I'd
that,
like to
Captain.
see if I can do, if everyone
I
will
am
be patient
putting
with
my
me, and
foot
see if I
down.
can drop those items onto your character.
I think you should make him roll for see if he drops the balloons off the skeleton.
Items. So what was that again? A rapier. Oh, I'm not looking in the right spot.
Like we have enough silver already, Captain.
Weapons.
It's just
weapons,
more
melee
stuff for you to
weapons.
sell.
Oh my goodness. I have so many things listed in the compendium. There we go.
Hold on. How are you not running space in your equipment? Are we worried about weight?
Now hang on. That was a finely crafted rapier. Is that any different from a regular rapier? It's more of a rhetorical question than anything.
I mean, I don't know about it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it
Sorry, hang
usually
on.
does more damage.
So the rapier, yeah, I just dropped. There is. There's what it's. I found it listed. A finely crafted rapier. All right. So also we've got armor.
Speaking of that, let me grab my Borg book just so I've got it right here handy if we need it.
Sure.
Commander Dan, are we worried about weight at all?
I haven't been paying close attention. I'll be honest.
Or like carrying things wise?
Now I found equipment, gear. Oh, it's going to be under clothing. That's where it's going to be. Leather armor. Nope. Hide armor. Fancy clothes. Conquistador plate. And yep, the helmet will be under hats. I got it. There we go. Carrying 9 of 8. Yeah, you're encumbered at this point.
Mimic, come take this. Come take this plate.
I'll take that rapier.
I'll give you my cutlass.
Let's see what he's got. Fancy clothes, fancy crafted. No, I've got a finely crafted rapier already. I'm good.
Now, do you want to ditch your leather armor? Because Ned, I see leather armor on here. Oh, hang on. I'm looking at what's equipped versus not equipped, though. You may be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I am. I just need somebody to take an item.
I already have 7 things in my backpack. I'm only allowed to carry 7 things.
Do you have any room, Mimic?
Yeah. I have a satchel and there's only 2 items in it and I can carry 8. So
Yeah, you can put up to 8 items in that satchel.
if it will fit in a satchel, like I can't put
Ned,
armor in there.
But Ned, you've got a satchel too. Well, you probably can't put
Well,
it.
that
Probably
doesn't-
I
let you.
mean, I have a
Make a lot of sense.
backpack that can carry 3 more items, but
And I don't think, Dan, I can't wear armor, can I?
I don't think as a zealot. I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's not. He's got finely fancy clothes.
I could find that faster in the book than anything else.
can I wear armor? I don't know.
Believer abilities for weapon. I don't immediately see it, but Scott, I think you're right. I don't think you can, or at the very least, you can't. You can't wear armor.
He's got a feature, armored caster. Thou may use relic and arcane rituals while wearing medium armor.
Well, there you go. Okay.
So, are you wanting to take that armor, Ned, and then give me the leather armor? Is that what you're wanting to do?
Yeah, we can do that.
Because I would love to have more protection here because I've got nothing. All I got is a peg leg.
Okay, so
So Dan, give me his leather armor.
You didn't say please. Hang on, I'm working on it.
I would have if I had intended
Oops,
to.
I did not mean to do that.
if you
gonna
go
take
to
his
the
armor.
Inferno, go to the cargo and then just pull the leather from the Inferno.
Oh, you just stored it?
Yep, and then
Wait,
you can
I
just
don't-
pull it right from there. And just onto your character sheet.
All right.
Ned, where'd your leather armor go?
He put it in the cargo of the Inferno, and now I have taken it out of the
you don't
cargo
have
of the
to do it.
Inferno and added it to my guy.
Makes it a little easier.
All right, from here.
And that gives me... What does leather armor give me?
Do you equip it? Did you press the little red person?
Yeah, that is, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's 1 tier. It's giving me 1 tier of armor.
Yeah, so for combat, if you get hit or something like that, you can
Yeah,
there
instead of
are
a Z,
four-
now I get to roll a
or well-
D2 instead of nothing.
Right. There's basically 4 tiers of armor, which actually the lowest tier is tier 0, then tier 1, 2, and 3. So,
All right, I got it.
Okay, let's go.
Ned, does that heal? Does that solve your encumbrance problem?
Yeah, I'm back to 6 to 8, so I'm good.
And I am at 5 of 8, so yeah, I'm good as well.
Yeah, and as long as I equip items, they don't count as carrying.
Carry.
all right.
Okay,
so where would you
let's get
guys
out
like to
here.
go next?
So you said we can't go through this door, right?
Through where? So you get to a door there, if you want to go that way.
Sure.
And that door is locked.
Okay. Back the way we go. All the way up here. Do we go?
Wait, we don't have any. We haven't located any keys, or we don't have any way of picking a lock.
You can try.
Fine. I'll try to pick the lock.
Hey, what would it? Would it be a presence roll?
No, probably be either
Agility?
agility.
I got
I
a
have 2 in
negative
agility.
1 in agility. So.
I got +2.
That would, the book says, and I've forgotten. That might be presence also.
Everything's just presence.
A lot of things are, interestingly.
Smarts, ranged weapons, perceive, charm. Agility is defend, balance, swim, flee.
Huh. So I can flee pretty quickly though.
Yeah, I think it's presence because it's smarts, perceive. So it's a lot of skill with that.
All right, I'll roll physical.
We're going to call that a difficulty rating of 19.
Okay, so we're not supposed to go into this room. That is a natural 1.
So that's
with
when
the
you say difficulty rating of 19. That means he has to roll a 19 to hit it or higher.
19 or 20, yeah.
Yeah. We're supposed to find a key for this. This is probably going to be the main boss room.
On that roll, you see down the cavern there a ghostly apparition start coming towards you, which is, interestingly enough, looks dressed much like the conquistador that you found in the mausoleum.
I told you it was cursed. We were going to be cursed. I told you.
It only happened when you touched that door.
I get away from the door as quickly as possible.
He basically stops. He's just sort of a floating apparition, stops about halfway down the hallway and just gives you the most evil stare that just sends shivers down your spine.
I'm sorry. I won't touch the door. I swear, I won't. They made me do it. I'm sorry. If you want to kill anybody, kill them. At least mimic.
All I've got is Ned's old armor. Ned's the one that's carrying all of his stuff.
I'm wearing it too.
He's probably already farted in it.
I salute at him.
He keeps staring back. And
finally
says, you can try to leave, but time is your enemy.
Oh, right. Not be here. No, I got it. Do you know what time it is?
And with that, he whisks away.
Okay, how fun. Let's go.
See, it wasn't that bad.
Come on, let's go through this place quickly. The more time we waste, the more time we'll be able to be living.
My goodness. Did Kevin randomly roll for these spells?
That I'm not
'Cause
sure.
they're-
I think he just used the character generator.
All right, because these spells are useless.
Foundry?
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Um,
So if you're going back up to the dining room, the main dining room, which is that big, it's the long rectangular looking room.
Yep. Can we go through this door?
Just a moment. Yeah, there were. All right, so you had come up a double staircase from the entry foyer. That's where there was a very beautiful painting. And you went and you just came back up through the servants' passage that went down to the kitchen. There is also a stairwell that goes upward in this room.
All right, let's go up to the stairway or the door I'm at.
Right. Oh, no, you're still in the kitchen. You're not in the dining room yet. I presume you guys were working your way back to the dining room.
I was trying to go through this door.
You should be able to.
Okay, cool. What is this room?
That's the dining room that I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
From
So we already
the
been
general
up here.
location, not you, Austin, but Scott and Ned are. If you go directly upwards, that would be the next room.
I didn't even know we went through this room. All right, let's
You
go.
didn't go. Yep. You didn't go to this up to the staircase to the room above. All right. If you're going up there, that is very obviously appears to be a library filled with several ancient-looking books.
Can I look at a few?
You can,
Or-
yes.
Can I use like presents to see if there's like any magical books or things that might catch my eye?
Yes, you can. That's a presence roll. It's a DR4 difficulty rating 14.
Can you actually read?
Yes. How dare you? And that was a 20. I can read perfectly. I am Loki. I have to read. I have to use my card tricks. I mean, if I can't read the cards, then how can I do my card tricks? Eesh.
Zoom in a bit.
I mean,
Are
watch.
you going to make that roll?
Yeah, I got a 20.
Okay. I forgot you're rolling physical. Sure. You find a few books, a sudden flood. There's several old famous plays. Principia Oceanus, a book called Golden Blood, Republic of Water, Field Guide to Jungle Exploration. And actually, let's see if I can pull up that table and actually do this in Foundry. You actually managed to learn a ritual.
Oh, nice.
wait, so like I can actually have something useful?
No, I can learn it. I learned the ritual. I was the one who rolled it.
Oh, no, that's not where I need. I need rollable tables. That's what I need. Yeah. There they are. Arcane rituals. For anyone watching, this is only my third time to try to run anything out of Foundry. So roll. Let's see what we get here. Reopen the grave. Which is a ritual that you can summon D2 plus spirit, zombies, or skeletons. They are under your control.
Ooh.
In other words, you roll a D2, add your spirit, and that's how many zombies or skeletons you summoned.
Yeah, I'll take that. Do I just put on like my character sheet, or how do I do that?
In theory, you can. In theory, I should be able to do that. Give me a moment. You are Loki.
Mm-hmm.
open your. There we go. Let's see if it's as easy as me dragging it over. Now, I'm curious. Can you guys see that in the character chat?
No,
Game Master Dan draws a result from the. Okay, I'm going to see if I can drag it over. Did it put it there? It did.
It did.
Yeah, it says Game Master Dan privately rolled some dice.
Gotcha. I'm just curious what you guys see on your end. Like I said, I've got very little experience using Foundry. All right. So
I'm assuming that's
that
all in this
is
room.
there. Also, one of the books, or no. The Republic. Yeah, all of those. Did you read all those books? Did you pull all those books, Austin?
Sure.
Very specifically, when you pull the book Republic of Water, it acts as a lever, opens a door behind one of the bookcases.
Am I gonna die? Am I gonna be shot with
I don't know.
arrows?
At the moment, all you know is a secret door has opened up.
Hey, Captain, a door opened up.
With that said, let me describe the rest of the room to you. There is a large stone fireplace there. It looks like it's been recently used. There's still some embers there. There's some stone stairs going up, some wooden stairs on the other side of the room going upward. There's the stairwell you just came up from the dining room. And now you have this secret passage.
All right, I would like to tell the crew, tell the captain, and I'm gonna put my foot in there, just my foot, and then slowly inch forward into the doorway.
Into the secret doorway?
Yes.
You see a winding staircase leading down into the darkness. You can't see the bottom.
Oh, joy. Which door is that? Is it any door?
No, I don't believe that door is on.
Okay, so
unless that's it there. Yeah, I don't think so. And there may be a couple of instances here where I may have to drag your tokens to where you guys need to be.
all right. Captain, would you like to go down this scary, windy staircase?
Why don't we check the rest of the area first, and then we'll go down the scary stairway.
Let me tell you this, though. Your perception, you guys would be smart enough to know when you were in the dining room, even the servants' quarters, things like that, and you've just gone up to the library, this would be in the castle area that you guys can see, right? That you could even see as you were docked off in the water. You started making your way when you went down into where the crypts were, even towards the door. That's a cavernous area, like down in the rock. Now, where this long staircase goes to, it looks like it goes deep. You're not really sure.
So let's check the castle first, and then we'll go down there.
You're the captain. I'll put a rock on either side of the door.
You're finally figuring that out.
All right. So you have two sets of staircases going up. One on one side of the room, stone staircase, and then there's some wooden stairs.
All right. Captain, where do you like to go?
Let's go to the one on the right.
Okay.
The one on the right. Okay. That's going to take you. Yep. Austin's going the right way, I think, as is, who is that? Yep. Right up there. So that is.
Can I see what time it is?
So, well, it's funny that you ask that.
Oh, no. It's nighttime, isn't
because you've been pretty sure of the time. It's like I said, we said it was 10 o'clock earlier. You feel like only an hour or two may have passed. But once you get up there, there's some windows up there, and it is pitch black dark.
Oh, poo. Well, we're gonna die.
At least outside. The room you're in, there's a torch lit. It's filled with bottles, vials, books. There's a lot of dust. There's an old leather tome that rests on the table.
Trying to look at the tome.
There are some potions there.
Can I roll for everything? Presents.
You can roll for anything. What do you want to do first?
I guess potions first. See what there is.
Okay.
What is the difficult rating for that?
Once again, that is, yeah, that's a perception roll, presence roll. It'll be a 12.
That is an 18.
Okay. So you find, I'll tell you what you find. Several of the potions, they look to be spoiled. They're too old to use, but 2 of them you perceive can still be used.
Do I perhaps know what they are?
Yes,
Cool.
maybe.
I
Yeah,
figured since
stand
we
up.
were next to a witch, I might have picked up a few things.
Where's my list? I thought I knew where this was.
Inferno, did you get that from the Goonies?
Yes. That's exactly where that came from. Yes. Oh, here we go. This is what I needed. All right, so we're going to roll for this. So one of the potions. If someone drinks it, it causes death in D6 hours.
Okay, so we could probably put that in someone else's drink if we want to murder them later.
Maybe I should
the-
hold on to that.
And the other potion is you can
Dang.
polymorph into a random beast for
Ooh.
D12 hours.
I'll take that one. Oh wait, you said a random beast? So that
A random
like,
beast, yes. You can't choose.
do I know if like I would still have my brain smarts or would I just become
You know,
like
you don't know if you would polymorph into a lion or
Yeah, it's a
rabbit.
random table.
eh boy. I'll still take it. It'll be funny.
Hang on. As your
I'll
friendly
take that
neighborhood
potion.
GM, I gotta make a few notes so I don't get lost into what that is.
But yeah, if you could just put that in my equipment, that would be great.
Oh, it was just yep, I'll do that. If you guys are willing to give me just a moment to find those tables. Those are alchemy. How do I spell alchemy? I can't spell that word.
ALCHEMY.
Why does this not? Okay. I am starting to get a bit irritated at Foundry's search function, which seems to be worthless. Because I'm scrolling through and finding it the hard way, but like when I try to search for it, it's not popping up. Yeah, let me get those added a little later, Austin. I might do that in the break. I just don't want
Alright.
to. I don't want to stop at the moment just for me to search stuff. So all right, within. Where are we? Oh, right here. Yeah. That's pretty much all that you guys find. And the only exit here is the way you guys came up.
Okay. What about the
Wait,
tome?
who is that?
Did we say anything about the tome?
Not yet.
No, not yet. Are you gonna open it?
I'm scared too. Hey, Mimic! Do you want to open this tome?
Sure.
Alright, good.
Sure.
So, whomever opens it, I need a spirit roll. It's a difficulty rating of 12.
13.
All
All
right.
right.
That's too bad. That was going to be interesting if you had failed that. It contains a ritual.
Oh, so you might actually get something useful then.
And, well, once again, like most board games, it's a random table. Yay, D20. Okay.
I said there was a
And I am
chance.
doing physical with this. So that is I can't read that. 16. So let's see. 16. Mermaid's Kiss. A creature gains +1 to strength, agility, and toughness for D4 days.
So if I drink the wild shape potion, and if he does that, wouldn't I get stronger? Technically?
For D4 days.
But there'll be a chance where I become a rat and I'll just be a strong rat.
Could be. Not sure how that would work.
And Austin, if you go to the second over on the menu, the second thing from the right, the compendium packs, you'll see arcane rituals. It's the third one from the top. They're in alphabetical order. You can just click and drag it onto your character sheet.
Yep.
That's what I just did with that Mermaid's Kiss.
That's what I was about to
Okay.
do. Now, why I didn't see a alchemy table in there. It still baffles me. All right, and that is pretty much all you guys found.
I don't see a... Okay, that's the arcane rituals. I don't need arcane rituals. I need a potion one. What would that one be?
Potions would be...
Yeah, I was trying to find that too, Scott, and I had the hardest time. In the book, it's listed as alchemy. That's why I was asking how to spell it. But when I did a search for that, I'm getting nothing.
Maybe it's this.
Generic.
There's a potion generator, but I would be afraid that's just going to randomly create a new potion for you. It won't be the one you got.
Which is probably what I should have used within Foundry instead of rolling physical. But there's still got to be a way to find it and pull it in. There's got to be a listing somewhere. Generic roll.
Be under... No, it's not in relics.
Containers, derelict shipped in these.
Why is there a necklace of eyeballs? That's creepy. Call the sea.
What is it? What's the potion?
Transform potion and then potion of death, pretty much.
Give me a moment and I can get back over to it. Did you find the table, Scott?
No. I thought I did, but it's not in there. Potions aren't in there.
Okay. It's that was page 70, I think. Yeah, see, there's an alchemy section here. Because I rolled a 2, death in D6 hours. And then the other one was 7. Polymorph into a random beast for D12 hours. Chemical potion concoction generator.
I think we have to do the generator.
Just keep going. I'll keep looking. Just keep going.
I wrote them down what they are, so yeah. And if nothing else, I wrote down the rolls I made so I can easily reference the table in the book. So yeah, are you guys going back down the staircase? You don't see any other way out of this tower.
Can we leave? Like leave?
Leave the castle?
Yeah.
I imagine you can try.
Captain, I'm gonna head down to the ship since it's dark. So I'll see you later, Captain.
Wait, are you leaving them behind?
No.
Where are you going? We're
Back
not
to
done
the-
yet.
It's dark outside.
What happened to?
Well, then why do you want to go outside if it's dark?
It's probably dangerous to be more inside than outside.
Scott, you didn't change your avatar, did you?
Yeah, I was trying to, and it wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me drop the image I had, and so it just reset it to base.
I had that problem. Yeah, if you want to send it to me, I can do that. And that's what when Kevin was running a game, same thing. I was trying to change my own avatar, couldn't do it. I should be able to do it on my end.
Anyways, can we go through this door?
To which door do you refer?
This one right here.
Oh yeah, that is if you're not leaving, that's the other staircase in the library.
All right. What can I see?
Give me a moment and I'll tell you.
Okay.
You arrive in an old bedchamber. You see a writing desk. There are piles of charcoal sketches depicting a gruesome skeletal figure.
Mm.
And it appears there's someone or something in the bed.
I draw my pistol instantly. Aim it towards the bed.
Okay. Do you make any other sound or racket beyond that? Is anyone with Austin in this room?
I'm watching through the door.
Okay.
And
I
I'm
still-
watching Ned watch through the door.
I get as far away as back as possible, like towards the wall, and I yell, "Wake up!"
With that, you see a woman, probably in her late 20s, early 30s or so,
Say his name.
turn and look at you, very calmly look at you guys, and a very irritated look on her face. She's saying, "Who are you and what do you want?"
Nothing. We're just here for looking for 2 little girls, really. But yay hi. Captain, do you remember their names?
Veronica and
Veronica and
I forget the other one's name.
can I roll to remember?
Famke was her name. Famke. I'm not sure if I'm
Okay.
pronouncing that correctly or not, but
Famke. Do you know of those names at all? Possibly, maybe, even a little bit.
she sort of scoffs at you like, She says, "Who sent you? Who sent you looking for Veronica?"
What was that? The lighthouse guy, or was that the
Yeah, that was her father.
That was her father.
this weird ghost thing at the lighthouse thing? He just wants to make sure his daughter's all right. He doesn't want us to really come back.
She says, the lighthouse guy. I don't know who you're.
No,
It doesn't matter because the Baron will be here any moment."
Oh, poo. I told you we should leave.
Well, we need to talk to the Baron anyway.
No, we're supposed to attack the Baron. Isn't the Baron who's like the one who kidnapped the daughter?
Well, you tell me. I know, but
Nobody said we had to kill him.
If you don't tell us
Oops.
anything, we're gonna shoot you in the head. All right?
Shoot who in the head?
Not you, the girl.
Did you actually say that out loud?
Sure.
Well, okay then.
Mimic, remind me, duct tape.
Duct tape. I don't think they had duct tape.
Hey, yeah, that hasn't been invented.
16 or
yet.
1700s.
What are you talking about, Captain? What is this duct tape? Is it a duck?
Where?
Well, it's one way if we stick a beak in your mouth.
Art. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for.
Where are you posting this?
No. I'm looking for. I was actually looking for just some artwork to share with you guys.
Oh.
John's naval No. Where are the NPCs? That's all right. Okay, because I wanted to show you Veronica. So with that, yeah, you see suddenly a conquistador appear, looking very much like the apparition that you saw before, but he's not an apparition.
Is he naked because Ned's wearing his armor?
You know, it's a good question.
I found her. Dan, if you scroll down in the compendium, there's a heading for NPCs, and Veronica Barlett is there, but I can't share because I'm not the
Right.
GM.
Ship. No. Ship. No, that's ships NPCs.
There's
said
one
character.
that actually said NPCs. It's a little.
Oh, there it
over
is.
half-
I got you. See, this is why I get irritated that I can't. Let's find Veronica first. There she is.
I should have got smoke bombs.
Well. Oh, it's NPC. Yeah. Well, I found one of her character sheets earlier. Actually, let's just put her up in the room there. But I was wanting to share some artwork too. And you know what? The Baron is there now too.
Again, is he naked?
You know what? I'm going to say so. Yeah, that he's a skeleton.
Ah, okay. So he's not like completely naked. Cool.
And you guys took his rapier, right?
Yes. So
Yes.
I'm going to say he has another rapier, not a finely crafted rapier, but a rapier nonetheless.
he has like a backup rapier.
Yep. And he says, first, you're going to return my armor.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk to my
Secondly,
captain about that.
You're going to leave this castle. Because if you don't, it's not going to end well for you.
I mean, can we leave peacefully? Can we leave with our heads? Like, can we just like walk out the door?
Oh,
What about
normally with
Veronica?
me, it's death to all intruders. Oh, Veronica's staying here.
Okay, hold on. She can stay here. We're not like taking her back or anything. We just need, I don't know, like a.
Veronica, do you want to stay?
Why are you asking?
She says, "Yes, this place inspires me. Have you? Yes, it inspires me to paint, as does the Baron." And she looks at him very fondly, even as a skeleton. It's creepy.
So you're in no danger whatsoever.
Not from the Baron.
Okay, well, do you know about the other girl who
What
was
about your
kidnapped?
father?
I'm sorry, what'd you say, Ned?
What about your father?
I have no interest going back to my father. My father has his own problems.
Well, your father's dead for the most part.
What do you? He's dead. What do you mean by that? And
Well,
she looks at you
We spoke
very
with his spirit.
intrigued.
yeah, we talked to his spirit pretty much. I mean, like the Baron, he was just dead. He's a ghost. He's like a vaporeal
Isn't
saying.
Veronica the governor's daughter?
Veronica is the governor's daughter. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
not the
not the dead
lightkeeper's daughter, the governor's daughter.
oh.
No.
Sorry, this is a
Yeah.
this is a whole misunderstanding. So we're
I'm like,
But-
what is
well,
going on?
we're gonna take that misunderstanding. This is becoming really interesting because when you said he was dead, she was like, "What do you mean he's dead?" She became very, very intrigued. You could tell when
oh.
you said that.
Yeah, I mean,
Thinking in
never-
terms of, she thought you were talking about her father, the governor.
No, that was a
no,
mistake on.
No, we're gonna play along with this mistake. Where I mean, he was just in a lighthouse, dead, floating. He almost killed me, pretty much.
She's going, whom are you speaking about? Are you speaking about my father or someone else?
Who are you again? All right,
At that,
Veronica.
with
Veronica.
that, she becomes irritated beyond belief. She looks at the Baron and says, "Do what you need to do." And we're going to go into initiative.
Oh, come on! Don't be like that.
Actually, we're going to take a break before we do that.
That sounds good. I can set up the combat tracker.
Yeah, now's a good time to take a quick 5-minute break, and then we'll have a little over an hour to take care of business. Which, I mean, Mimic has no like. I'm more than willing to leave. The governor can take care of his own daughter. I don't care. He's already paid us not the full amount, but a hefty sum. We can get on the Inferno and.
I mean, yeah, technically we can leave right now. We have no reason to stay. I mean, we're pirates. We're not.
But yeah, we will. I think Dan's going to drop us into initiative no matter what we do. So at this point, so yeah, let's take a quick 5-minute break. Take a bathroom break. Get a fresh drink, and we'll come back in 5 and drop into initiative and see what happens. We'll be right
Bye,
back,
everyone.
everybody. Stick with us.
All right. And we're back to Pirate Borg. Well, pirates. I mean, these are pirates. While we were off air there for a moment and we're getting set up for combat, Austin was asking about Devil's Luck, which is something in Pirate. Do they have a luck factor in Morkborg, Scott?
Yeah.
Okay. In the case of, I don't pretend to know with Morkborg, in the case of Pirate Borg, you can take your Devil's Luck, you can cash in a point for one of the following. You can deal maximum damage with one attack. You can lower damage dealt to you by a d6, roll a d6. You can re-roll any die roll if you want to cash in a luck point. You can neutralize a crit or a fumble, right? Like if somebody rolls against you and it's a crit, you can neutralize that. If you fumble, you neutralize that. Or you can lower a test difficulty rating by you roll a d4 or no, well, just -4. Sorry, you don't roll a die. It's straight up -4. So those are the 5 things they give you that you can do.
Okay.
That you can use Devil's Luck for.
I'll most likely use that.
All right. So I'm not sure if I rolled initiative yet.
You did not.
The Baron. And Veronica's there. She's going to roll initiative too. But she's not, I mean, she's unarmed.
No.
And then Scott, it looks like you need to roll initiative, unless I need to roll it for you.
Oh, sorry. No, I got it.
Who goes first, me or you?
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that's right. In the event of a tie, I think the players
go
first.
Oh, cool.
And so it's set up already that way in Foundry. It'd be smart enough to know.
I guess I'll just take my flintlock and go ahead and attack him.
Yeah, in
right.
in Morkborg, Devil's Luck is called Omens.
Gotcha.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll
Now,
physical.
let me scroll back to the Baron here, because now your GM, who's not the best mathematician, which is terrible to admit, given both my parents were math teachers. I'll have to do some looking here. Here we go. Since he's not wearing armor, okay, so that'll actually be easy. All right. So it's just a matter of, you won't. Normally you would apply like a minus something or other. There's just nothing to apply.
Yeah, with armor, it's like light armor does -2, a -D2 of damage. Medium is -D4, and heavy is -D6. So if he's not wearing any armor, it's just there's no he doesn't roll for an armor roll. It just goes through.
Right.
Cool. So can I shoot him in the head?
You can try.
All right. D20.
Okay.
Right. I got to roll a D20 for it.
That would be. Let me see. This is where I have to admit, Austin, I wish you were using Foundry.
Okay, I can use Foundry.
Because that information is on there. Combat. I'm going to look now.
I get
Flintlock pistol. Yeah, because if you go to your character sheet, you can just hit attack.
Okay, cool. I'll just hit attack. Okay, D-tax, D12. Okay. Wow, I rolled a 20. Critical.
So then
all right.
on there, you roll your damage. It has it listed in the chat.
Yep. Do you see that? Roll damage.
Yep.
All right. So.
Wait, is that...
Yep.
How?
No, it's close. 2d4 times 2.
Oh, what's the time 2's coming from? Probably
You're
from-
critical.
Got it, yeah.
All right, so you did hit him. Yeah, so part of his skull just shatters. Right into pieces. It's like half or maybe 3/4 of his skull or so are still there. And let me pull up because you didn't I don't think we targeted, so I'm gonna have to go and where did he go?
I don't know how to do the targeted thing.
If you highlight your target and then press T, it'll target the icon.
Oh, okay, cool.
20. So you just did, yeah, you did a fair amount of damage to him. He and when that happens, that was 12 points, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. And when that happens, Veronica she gasps. I mean, she just sort of falls back, sitting on the bed that she was on. I mean, seeing him take that much damage. I mean, she's clearly shaken. With that, it is his turn. So
Isaac can still stand.
He's going to run over since Loki was the one that just took out almost half of his skull. Where'd you go? There you are.
Still in the same place where I was.
Yeah. Oh, I needed to. Hang on. Let me go back here. Right mouse click. Yep. And there's the target button. Baron. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. My apologies. Delete that. There we go. That's where I was looking to go. Oh, I'm sorry. This is a board game. What am I thinking? So, yes, he comes running over, swings his rapier at you. You're the one, basically. Yeah, because NPCs don't roll for attacks. Basically, you are rolling, Austin, for defense.
Yeah.
Okay. Defense.
So that would be.
If you look under your combat screen,
yeah, I see
scroll.
it. I just have one question. Could I add my agility to it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I
this is
not the way it works. Just hit that defend button and it'll roll.
So he's making a melee attack. So you're doing strength.
Oh my god.
Oh, I think you missed.
Critical. Okay.
Oh yeah, you get a free attack.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So
the Baron's not having a good day.
Seeing how I have to reload my pistol, I'm gonna have to attack with my cutlass. So let me roll that. 2. Oh
well. So that's it. So yeah, even though he comes running up to you, yeah, you probably just pulling that trying to get that cutlass out quickly and swing at him. You miss. So with that, that'll bring us to JJ Jones.
Yep. I will take a shot at him.
Okay.
Nope, I missed.
That brings us to Mimic.
Mimic. You said that Veronica sat down on the bed aghast.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
He is going to run over to her and place his rapier at her throat.
Oh, that's smart.
And say, stand down. He's not gonna harm her. He's not gonna stab her or anything like that. But he's gonna put his rapier at her throat. He's gonna run over to her and tell the Baron to stand down.
So basically a threat.
Yes. Would that be a presence roll or spirit?
No, I'm not going to make you roll for that actually, because that's a pretty bold move. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm trying to decide what the Baron's going to do here.
As I said at the beginning, I don't care about this character. If I was playing Rutherford, things might be different. Kevin didn't really give me much to work with here. I got no spells. I got nothing.
I'm going to say the Baron. What does he have on him? You know what? Here's what he's going to do. So,
I mean, if
Austin's
nothing else,
standing-
roll the dice.
No. Austin's going to, well, I know what these characters, what some of their motivations are and what'll happen. So Loki's right there. He just, what did you use? You had a sword, right? A cutlass?
Yeah.
Yeah, he used the cutlass on the last
Yeah.
one
Little
because
more
he didn't have
substantial
time to reload his flintlock.
than
Yeah.
rapier. He comes running up. Well, I mean, Austin's already right there.
Mhm.
He doesn't try to take the cutlass out of your hand. He takes it and thrusts it into himself and shatters the rest of his bones, which fall on the floor. And then the wind just blows the dust away.
Huh? What? Oh, she was controlling him, wasn't he?
And Veronica looks somewhat relieved.
Mimic will grab her underneath her arm and say, "Get up. You're coming with us. We're leaving right now."
And she said, "I'm not leaving.
Your
And if you
opinion
take
is
me-
not of importance to me at this point.
And if you take me by force, it won't matter because the Baron will be back."
Was
You can either come with us or I tell your father you're dead, which will not be a lie. If the
insists
Baron
no.
comes for you after we're gone, that's between your dad and the Baron. Right now, you're coming with us. We're taking you back to your father, or I'm going to slit your throat and I'm going to tell your father we found your corpse. And he's going to pay me an exorbitant amount of money, and I'm going to get on my ship and sail away.
On my ship.
I'm not here to rescue you. I'm here to get paid. Understand me. I was given a job to bring you back to your father. You're either coming with us or I'm killing you right now. What's it going to be?
She said, "So if you bring me to him and he pays you, you'll leave?"
Nothing's keeping
And if-
us here after
I mean-
that.
I mean, you can go right back to the castle for all we care. We just want to get paid.
Heard Austin say
Hey,
that.
thank you for the raid, Film Gamer Party.
Yeah, Scott, did you agree? You're the one that has her at the point of a sword. Do you
Yeah,
agree?
I'm literally like, I'm not joking. Either she gets up and comes with us or I leave her where we found her. And I tell her father that we found her corpse.
All right.
Better to live and die another day.
She's willing to go with you guys then, as long as that's what you're promising.
Whatever happens after we leave is between her and her father and her and this Baron. That has nothing to do with me.
All right.
Hey Star Drew, hi Vanessa, hey Allie.
She is she's willing, she's willing to go.
All right.
Begrudgingly, but willing to go.
So, do you have any information on Famke?
She says, "No, I don't know who that is."
Okay.
Thank you for the sub, Allie.
And
Thank you,
you're
Allie.
and you perceive that I mean, as best you can tell, she's being honest. She doesn't know who you're talking about.
All right. Well, we're not getting paid by the ghost, so.
She was confused
Yeah.
earlier when you were talking about some lighthouses. So
I mean,
Yeah,
we're
we
pirates.
don't. If we haven't found anything about the Lightkeeper's daughter, then we move on.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's get out of here before the Baron comes back.
This is a pirate game. This is Pirate Borg, not D&D. Star Drew.
And we're not.
We don't do that here.
what's D&D? Yeah.
This is Pirate Borg. It is a pirate version of Mork Borg. And we just stood down a ghost.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's whips in this game. Dan, are there whips in this game?
Probably.
Whips? I don't know what that is, unless they're called something else in Pirate Borg.
Let me see if there's. Where's the equipment?
Oh,
Indian.
whips.
And there's a few different equipment listings, whether weapons or clothing, hats, whatever.
Okay. Well, let's take her to the ship, and then we can figure
Melee
it out.
weapons.
We can figure out this later.
Well, okay. So let's talk through this a little bit. Your ship
Oh, it's gone.
is
Girl.
right off of. No, it's still there. It's still anchored. In this case, right off of Skeleton Point. You'll have to sail back around to Coral Town if you're going to try to
Well, yeah, that's.
I mean, that was kind of the plan.
find the governor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that was the plan in the first place.
So let's bring you guys over here. That guy.
Actually, I don't see whips. How could we not have whips?
I don't know. That's why I was confused. I'm like, I'm not familiar with that term.
I don't
Unless,
see
like
it
I
listed
said, it's
under.
called-
Let me
It's not
let
like
me
you
do a
see
search.
pirates.
Something else.
It's not like you see pirates or swips every day.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
pirates-
not.
Yeah,
I don't
I
guess
think-
it's listed as a.
Be your slaves. I mean, that's.
Oh, don't worry,
whole
Tarper.
point.
Sorry,
the
Star
whip.
Drew. No whips.
Sorry.
We all have finely crafted rapiers.
Well, no, you guys have finally crafted rapiers. I saw my cutlass.
Right, so
let's
we're
see.
like, is she coming willfully, like on her own, or am I having to drag her? Do I need
She's
to
actually-
tie her up?
No, she's coming willingly.
I mean, she's
I
obviously.
mean, I'll just lay it out. You promised that once you get your reward and leave, that she can do what she wants, and that's, based on what she said to you, that's what she's planning to do.
All right, we take her back to her daddy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you get back to Coral Town.
What's that? What is that token? Oh, it's the Baron. Not the Baron.
Which
bear guy.
that is the Governor Barlett. So you come back into dock. There's a lot of commotion going on still. If you remember last time, you had caught rumor, which appears to be true because people are still talking about it, that Captain Davies had gotten killed. His ship sunk by the British Navy. So which creates a power vacuum in Coral Town. The governor's been trying to deal with some of it accordingly. But anyway, so he, you guys come up, Veronica's there. People are like, what? Everybody was convinced she was dead. Governor finds out, comes running up, and it's Veronica. Where have you been all of this time? And she's just, for now, she's tight-lipped. And she looks to you, and he looks to you guys, the governor does, and asks, where did you find her?
We point to the castle, skeleton castle.
And he sort of whispers under his breath, but I mean, you can hear what he's saying. So, you've been with the Baron?
Kind of. We saw his corpse.
You saw his corpse. So you're saying the Baron is dead.
A skeleton. Yes, we saw a skeleton.
He
That
smiles
was-
a little bit, and it's like, okay. But he looks to you guys. He's like, but thank you for bringing her back to me. Would you be willing to escort her to the mansion?
No, we want our pay now. You can escort her back home.
No, we'll take her to the mansion if that's
Oh,
what you
come
want.
on. No.
And then wait. What are you asking us to do? We have you asked us to bring her to you. Here she is.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're adding to the job. What are you expecting from us?
Simply to just make sure she's safe back at my mansion. That's all. Just walk her back, walk her in.
And where do
That's
we
all.
get our payment?
Back, because I have to go to my mansion anyway to fetch
Well,
your
come
payment.
with us.
Yes, exactly. Come with us.
I intend to.
Oh, let's go.
All right.
Yep, let's go.
So you
and-
guys work your way back. I'm trying to remember if the governor's mansion's actually identified on this map.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was this one over here.
No, that's the church. I know that.
Isn't this the mansion?
So then
right
it
here?
would be this one. Then it would have to be
If there
the.
is a church in town. I believe you may be right. Yeah, that would probably be it. Let's put it this way. For now, we're going to say that's the governor's mansion.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Oh, the curse.
and he asked, "Would you
Oh.
escort her? Would you escort her to her room for me? I'll show you where it is. I'll go with you."
Wait, why do I have 2 tokens?
I'm not sure. I may have shrugged.
Yeah.
Where's
Yeah,
yours?
mine.
You're right. You do have 2
back
tokens.
to the base token. It lost the image that you set it for. But it's not a big deal.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to change it right this moment.
Uh,
So we'll just go ahead and get to it. So you guys escort her back. He invites you inside. You guys go ahead and go inside. He's actually not planning anything malicious other than once you guys put her in her room, you see him lock the door with a key put in his pocket. And after that, he does go to fetch your, how much would it be? 6,000 more silver, I think. Didn't he already pay you 3?
no, he did not. He probably did not.
No, he gave us. You guys demanded payment up front.
Right. He paid you a third.
You definitely got payment up front, and then there was like the second half
Man.
coming.
Scott, come on, man. I was trying to get more.
All right. That's going to be a die roll. And
No.
they're just going to give us a bad name. Business is
No.
business, Austin.
No, we'll do our full. Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
6,000.
He pays you guys, but like I said, I mean, you take for what it's worth, you know, and he locks her in her room, and you hear her say, "Baron's not going to stand for this."
What does that mean?
He's not
Honestly-
really talking. She's not really talking to you. She's talking to her father.
Well, let's go. We don't have to be here anymore. If we get attacked, we get attacked. We got paid.
We leave
And he
the.
does. And he pays you guys.
Yeah,
We
we're
leave
going
the
back to
house.
our ship. We're going back to the ship, waiting for the crew, for the person to bring
Okay.
back all the crew.
All right. So nothing else? You don't do anything else?
Nope.
Famkey, lighthouse, nothing?
Nope. We can forget about Fan Key.
I mean, I don't
Mm,
necessarily
sorry.
want to forget about Famke, but the lighthouse keeper was a ghost. His daughter could have been killed 120 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
No, you forgot, or did you guys forget? The witch in the forest told you guys, no, I know Famke, she lives in town.
Oh, she lives in town. Like, oh yeah, the other town.
No,
What
in
town?
Coral Town.
In
Oh,
Coral Town.
okay. I would like to ask the mayor. Do you know this girl named Famke by any chance? Do you know Famke?
He's like, no, I don't know who you're speaking of. But if you go ask at the Green Kraken, somebody's bound to know.
Should we go to the Green Kraken? Green Kraken.
Well, if that's where you said to go, let's go.
I mean, the thing is, with this one, there's no reward for this that we know of. Like, we're going to, if we figure this out, we're going to set the spirit's mind at ease. But
If
there's
anything.
no reward. We can do this, and if you guys want to do it, that's fine. But
Thinking like a pirate.
exactly.
I mean, we have no need to, and we don't have really any honor.
And the
to our
question
name.
is, how often will we be in and out of Coral Town? Do we want to keep this? Do we want to have a good reputation and use this as a port, or are we washing our hands and getting out of here?
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be reacting, considering I'm supposed to be the captain.
I'm
But
not sure how to be reacting either, because this didn't go at all the way I thought this was going to go. But
Of course
well,
not.
I am playing to the motivations, the actual motivations of these characters, of these NPCs.
My thing is I haven't done anything that was ordering or being a captain. I'm actually following the crew, which I was thrown into the position, but
You were nominated.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if
I
it
don't
makes
have
you
any
feel, I don't
authority.
know how like necessarily Pirate Borg is supposed to work, but like with the Alien RPG, like with the Colonial Marines, there's a corporal, somebody that's in charge, but
Mhm.
it's not meant for that one person to give everybody orders. Like everything is still a team
Yeah,
kind of.
I understand that, but I mean,
Yeah, where the captain
The thing
largely
is-
comes into
And
play,
I kind of
and
went rogue. I will admit, I did go rogue.
you,
where
I-
the captain
I haven't
largely
been
comes into
asked
play
any
is with
questions
ship
on what to do, Captain.
combat.
I mean, to be fair, we did like ask like, Captain, what do you want to do with this? What do you?
We can We
I
can
just
end
saw
it
a
here.
possible resolution to the problem, and I acted
Right.
on it. That's all.
We can end it here if there's
Well-
nothing else you guys want to do.
If we want to go look for Famke, let's go look for Famke.
At
It's
the
up to the
very
captain.
least, I will tell you, if you guys are walking away from the governor's mansion, either back towards your ship or the Green Kraken or whatever, you're hearing murmurings and talk. People are asking you guys, "Did you found wasn't she dead? How did
Nope.
you find where did you find her?"
We're just that good of investigators. That's all.
Well, to be honest, I mean, even as a pirate, you made a promise to do something, or act, and we were asked to do this, and we said we would.
Yeah, pirates go
Okay.
back on the word. That's
As
part of the pirate
no.
code.
Not as a
Is this what-
captain.
Is this what you're
My
telling the
word
people
is
on the
my
street?
bond. And if you don't feel like that as part of my crew, then don't be part of the crew. I made a promise to, whether it be a ghost or a person, to do something, and I plan on doing it.
Okay, let's go.
So
This is like the end of the first Pirates of the Caribbean film, but he's a pirate and a good man.
Okay, well let's go to the Kraken and find out about Famke then. I mean, if that's what you
Okay.
want to do, then I'm with you. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, Captain. Go.
So you do get there, and once again, people they're murmuring. Everybody wants to know about your adventure and finding Veronica, and where did you find her? I mean, you guys just pulled into port and you had her on the ship. Where was she?
I have a feature.
Well, obviously, she was in the castle across the way, and we retrieved her.
Skeleton Point? They ask at Skeleton Point?
Yep, and we're
Yeah.
there at night.
How did you how did you survive?
I'm Captain J.J. Jones. That's how we survived.
You know, and a lot of the pirates there, they kind of look, okay, yeah, they're starting to talk J.K. Jones. Yeah, oh, geez. Because, you know, like I said, Captain Davies, he's apparently gone.
It's
They're
the
like,
it's
well-
the '80s kid in me, but I really wish you'd gone with J.J. Jackson.
But if you continue, whoops, I left Veronica on the pier. How'd I do that? But yeah, if you continue to ask about Famke, several of them said, yeah, she's like a fairly older woman. I think she's in her 60s now. She's a sailmaker here in town.
Oh, seems like
Well-
somebody living the high life.
Thank you very much. Let's go.
And they give you, I mean, several people, they give you her location. I mean, her shop and her residence, they're one and the same.
Well, then we're off then.
Yep.
But don't
we're off.
forget who
Wait,
Captain J.J. Jones is.
In the highlight.
Yeah, and you hear people talking. They're like looking at you. You guys are leaving. JJ Jones, okay.
And
I
it's
mean,
mighty crew,
everybody-
by the way.
Everybody's impressed. You got into Skeleton Point and got out of Skeleton Point in one piece.
And I tell you right now, if anybody ever goes on my ship, they will end up in the sea.
And Davy Jones'
Understand?
locker.
Actually, as you're going out, one ass kind of whispers. He doesn't want anyone else to hear. He's like, "Are you the ones that sacked Davy Jones' ship with the rum?"
You're damn
Not
right.
Dave,
Yeah,
Captain
we are.
Davies. I said Davy Jones. It's Captain Davies. Excuse me.
Yeah, we did.
And once again, it's like, you know, he's kind of shocked. Like, all right.
I mean, you're wondering where we got all that stuff from? That's where we got it from.
Now we're also looking for people to join the crew. So
All right.
be
They're
sure
like,
to talk to me before then,
yeah,
before we leave.
don't leave with, I mean, some people, you see, not everybody, some of them are like, they're on board, man, you know, literally and figuratively. They're like, yeah, we're on. Some of them are like, I don't know about these guys. I mean, do we really trust where they say they found Veronica? So, and there's like just this murmuring and discussion going on back and forth. Some people aren't sure what to believe. Some people, they're fans. They're ready to join up. It's just a mix.
Well, you're always going to have some haters.
All right. So you're going to see Famke?
Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna about her.
All
We're
right.
gonna tell her about her dead father.
So you go to her place, you knock on the door. She finally comes to the door. She said it's very late. It's like, do you?
Miss
I
Vamke.
mean, I understand the people in this town. They need materials quick sometimes, but it'll take me some time to make a sale.
We're not here for that. We have some dire news about your father.
My father.
Yes.
That's been
You're not
Years-
supposed to mention
years ago.
anything,
Oh yeah.
Loki.
Forget about what I said.
We just wanted to make sure that you were safe, as per a request.
who made that request?
Further than that, we cannot say.
That's a hard topic, my father. because we didn't leave on the best of terms, and I wish we somehow could have made amends.
Well, that's good to know. And I'm sure he feels the same way.
All right. Is there anything else I can do for you, gentlemen?
Actually,
If you could give your father one last message, what would it be?
That I love him. And that I
Well,
wish
I thought I
that I
might
had
have a
known him better.
ritual that would allow them to communicate, but I do not because Kevin rolled a really poor.
I mean, I have a roll undead and a respond to the grave ritual. Can I summon the father with the bird undead bird?
No, I'm going to say no. Negatory on that one.
Unfortunate. All right.
I mean, do we tell her that her father sent us to look after her? And
That's up to you guys. If you recall, he very specifically, he wants to know what has become of her if she's
yeah,
still
that
alive.
she's
But he did not want you guys to reveal that he haunts the
Anything.
lighthouse.
So let's just head back to the lighthouse and give the information to the father.
Okay.
Well, we'll say our goodbyes to the old lady, and
All right.
oh, actually, Loki comes back and gives her 20 silver,
Well, that was nice.
just as a being a nice Samaritan.
All right. So you guys are going back to the lighthouse?
Yes.
Sure.
Let's see. Are your tokens already there? Did I activate it? Yeah. Okay. So 1, 2. Wait, are we missing somebody?
Probably.
yeah, mine
That's
still
weird.
doesn't have the image on it, but it's fine.
It seems to revert back.
Well, no,
it's like you have to change the token for every map.
Each map has to have the image loaded onto it. So
I got you. That's a pain.
When you transfer everything over, it's on each map. Unfortunately, there isn't a way for it to save it, I don't think, in this version.
Seems like you would be able to do it with Fantasy Grounds. You do it on the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you drag that character anywhere, the token comes with it because it's on the character sheet itself. But we're wrapping up, so there's no reason to worry about it now. Don't worry about it, Dan.
Oh yeah. Are you guys going in?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
ghosty ghost.
Well,
Ghosty
lucky for you, it's nighttime. So yeah, Cornelius, he appears because I mean he knows you guys from your previous discussion.
I got information about your daughter.
Did you find her?
Yeah. She's living in
She's a seamstress in town, and she's doing very well for herself.
well, a sailor, not a sailor,
Sail maker. She makes sails,
They'll make.
which is a good profession to have in a town full of pirates that sail on ships.
She's making good money, by the way. I also gave her like 30 silver as well.
He thanks you. Yeah, he's just filled with gratitude. You can see it.
One last thing is she did wish for you to know that she does love you.
And he sort of, his head falls and he says, "Thank you." He says, "I only wish she could get off this cursed island, though."
Well,
she's a 67-year-old now, so I think that'll be kind of hard to do.
We could offer her a job on the Inferno.
Do you tell him that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I wouldn't really wish that kind of life for her. I
Well,
just wish the curse on this island could be lifted.
oh. Do you know
And
how
if
to unlift
you,
it?
there's the cellar that I warned you about.
Oh, so that's what's in the cellar. That's the thing in the curse. Okay. So we go down to the cellar, we unbreak the curse, and then we all go home free. La-di-da-di-da. That's simple.
You can try. And you see him look down towards the floor, looks back up. I believe he's there now.
The Baron.
With that, he disappears.
Should we wrap up or should we continue?
Oh, we're getting on the Inferno and we are setting sail. And if the captain doesn't like it, he can stay here. Mimic is setting sail. We're gone.
You're not Kevin. You are not Kevin. You have restrictions.
Oh no, I have no restrictions. That's the whole point. Kevin backed out last minute. I get to do whatever I want.
You're talking about mutiny then.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Mimic is saying out loud, okay, we're done. We accomplished all of our obligations. Let us away.
That is fine with me. There is no money in us removing this curse.
No. Once again, if this is a port that we want to occupy and use as a home base, then we're talking something. But if this is
that we can deal with
none of
later
our business,
on.
then it's none of our business. We need to get on our boat and get our money out of here before somebody takes it away from us.
Or hear me out. We can go into the cellar, get some wine, take out the Baron, take out the curse, and then head out of here.
Oh.
I can do this by myself. I can easily do this by myself. I'll have everyone's gratitude from here.
All right. Loki goes down to the basement. The captain and I go back to the Inferno.
Yeah.
Is that what actually happens? That's interesting.
That's what happens. That is what happens. I want to fight the Baron now. He put me on this huge, massive quest, and for nothing to happen, he's mad.
It wasn't a huge quest.
He went. I mean, I had to shoot off a skeleton.
Yeah, but you were already. We wouldn't even gotten to this point and knew about this.
You're the one. Hold on. Captain, you're the one who got us here. I'm going to finish it.
I'm going to say.
You wanted to leave in the first place.
I think we should. I'm actually going to say, I think we should stop here. And we could always come back to this at a future date if you guys want. But this is a very interesting dynamic. If Austin wants to go down to the cellar and you other guys want to leave, and me knowing that there's a lot of interesting things in the story that I kind of want to tell you, but I kind of don't.
I mean, in my head, JJ is the captain, and if he wants to leave, we leave.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's mutiny. And if
Austin wants to stay.
If Loki wants to go down in the basement and be the hero,
you know what? I almost want to say this is that I never do. I don't like to do one-on-one sessions, but if you guys want to leave and leave Austin behind, then at some future date, Austin, you and I could get together and we'll see what happens in the cellar.
I would love that. I would honestly love that. Because then I could be the full-on captain of this island. I can take
They weren't talking about you. Everybody was.
You're going to be another ghost in the lighthouse.
I can take.
Exactly.
I can take over.
Everybody was talking about Captain JJ. Yeah.
I could take over this entire castle.
put cannons in it and then fire it
Now
off.
there'll be 2 ghosts in the lighthouse. One asking about his daughter, and one saying, "Hey, have you seen his daughter?"
So to wrap it up, I say we stop there. Also, you got to decide if you're going with him or not. I'm looking at this as Mimic and Captain JJ there. You guys are heading back to the ship, even if
there could be, like,
Loki's
a
not
whole-
following.
I mean, this could be like a whole magical artifact that we're talking about that
Um,
can turn me into a king of kings.
I'm going to say when you guys get back, you've got probably 12 people willing to volunteer to be your crew on the Inferno. With that said, Inferno's a sloop. You can, strictly speaking, rule-wise, you can have a maximum crew of 10. That's including yourselves. So otherwise, there are some penalties for having too many people aboard. So you
Well,
sort of
yeah,
get your
I mean,
pick.
We'll take the maximum and then make sure we pick out the better ones.
Check
Right.
their teeth. Check their the strong. I don't want any little scrawny dudes with one tooth in their face.
But I would say, yeah, you guys can get aboard. You can set sail. I'd say, man, you've done all this through the night. Maybe the sun's starting to come up, so you're sailing off into the sunrise. Certainly not. Well, no, hang on. Did Austin, did you stay behind? And did you keep your 3,000 silver, or who collected all the silver from the governor?
I did.
Yeah, the captain did.
I mean, I still have 3,000. That is enough for me. Yeah, 3,670 silver. So
Austin is in a haunted lighthouse with something questionable going on in the cellar on a cursed island, and the other two, Ned Scott sailing, Scott playing Kevin's character, sailing into the sunrise.
I could probably
for
buy my
another
own pirate.
port
with a full crew.
With a full, yes, a full crew for the Inferno.
I could probably.
Now, Ned, I got to ask that. Did you look that up? How'd you figure out about the Inferno? Because that's exactly where I got that from. Was the Goonies?
I think we talked about the Goonies the last time.
Okay.
And it hit me again. It was like, well, I think that's where he said he got the. I think you told us.
Okay. Oh, okay.
That's where you got it from.
A lot of people that are big Goonies fans like me and have seen the movie 15,000 times. I mean, it's like it's in a line of dialogue early on. So if you're not paying attention, you miss it. But yeah, but that's One-Eyed Willie ship is the Inferno.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great pirate movie, even if there are no actual pirates in it other than skeletons. But all right, well, that wraps up this session of Pirate Borg. This did not at all go, not even close to the way I thought. But
welcome to running a Mort Borg type game. As I said, when I ran Cyborg, they wound up adopting the refrigerator and taking it home with them, and I had to incorporate that into the story.
Yeah. And I'm not even the best. I don't claim to be the best GM, but I will say I'm confident that I played the governor, the Baron, and Veronica, and even Cornelius, the ghost here, with them holding to their motivations.
Right.
That's all you can do. That's your job.
Of what they wanted. And I'll ask you guys, I'm kind of curious, just to wrap it up. What is Veronica's motivation?
To get back to the castle.
Her motivation is her inspiration for whether drawing or whatever it was that.
And maybe I didn't play this very well, but how does she feel about the Baron?
She's lovely.
There was definitely a connection between her and the Baron.
Yeah, Scott knows, yeah. And interestingly enough, the Baron he generally does mean death to all intruders, all but one.
That's
And
why I
that's
threatened her.
Yeah, that's smart.
I mean,
Um,
I kind of
And
get to
maybe
it
I've
either way.
GM'd too many games,
But
but I saw exactly what
there
was
still
happening. As
there
it was
still
going on,
are,
I'm like, I know exactly what's happening here. I'm
and
going after her.
I dropped a vague hint or two, but there's still some things about the governor you guys don't know.
Oh, I'm
Which
sure
I'm
the
gonna
governor's
find out.
dirty. I mean, he's running a pirate, you know,
And that's true, and you're right, but it goes a bit further than that still. So yeah.
but here again, that's not Mimic's problem.
Mhm.
Mimic was told to bring her home to Daddy. Mimic got paid. Mimic goes away.
I was frantically looking. I will admit, I was frantically looking for some of the descriptions of her character. I was like, would she be willing to die before she would go? And I was like, eh. But then you guys are saying, it's like, look, we're just going to bring you back and we leave and you can do what you want. And I'm like, well, I'm like, okay.
I mean, I have tricks up my sleeves that I can very easily well do and perform. that I
Governor
think are-
locked her in a room, but that's not, I can tell you right now, it won't be easy for her to, one way or the other, whether by herself or from outside assistance, to be able to get out. So.
And I've also written down those potions as well, so I can
Okay.
keep that in mind.
But anyway, that is Pirate Borg. I'm sure I will ask people to run this again at some point. What I might even do, Austin, if you want to wrap up your side of the story.
If you morons want to stream this one-on-one thing, we will jump in, and
okay.
it won't be a Sunday night, but
No, that's okay.
we could do a weeknight or a Saturday afternoon or something like that. I will be more than glad to stream master
said,
the
I don't like
I'd love to see the outcome.
I don't like doing a one-on-one, but because of the context of what this is now, yeah, I'd be, and it would be short. It's not going to be long.
Oh, I got
all.
a feeling it's going to be real short.
Yeah.
Either
but
I'm going to
yeah,
die
sure, why
or I'm
not?
going to live.
Mhm.
It's a 50-50 for me right now because I have tricks,
But-
many tricks up my sleeve.
But with the other two going back to the Inferno, getting a larger crew, I think this is a great place to stop this particular story. So,
Yeah.
Well,
So
all right.
anyway.
I guess that's going to be it for us. We're actually wrapping up a little early tonight. If not, usually we're 10 or 15 minutes late, but
Yeah.
we're wrapping up a couple minutes early tonight.
I predicted this wouldn't take a lot of time. And I mean, like I said, we could keep going, but nah. Yeah.
As I said at the beginning, we're the Random Encounters Guild. We like to play several different. We like to jump around from system to system and play with new people. Here's a link to our Discord server if you would like to join us. Next week we are playing Chain Theory, which is a game that Kevin and I have been working on, and we're playtesting using Dungeon Crawl Classics module from Goodman Games. We had a bit of a revelation over the weekend, and I had a couple of ideas, and we're going to implement them into the next session, which should I think it's going to help balance the system. It's going to make it more interesting to play and to watch. But it is a straight up play test. We're just working on it. It's still in the writing phases. We're just trying to figure out what works best. So we're going to make a couple of pretty major changes next week, going into the next session. After that, 2 weeks from tonight, I think I'm going to, at the moment, I'm looking at running Outgunned, which is a cinematic action movie type game. They have an adventure setting that is Indiana Jones and the Mummy, and I'm thinking about running the quick start that they published for that, unless something changes between now and
What's the
then.
name of it again?
Outgunned.
Outgunned. Okay.
This morning, I had a fantastic idea for a Star Wars game, and I'm weighing the options of running a Star Wars meets Alien game, which
Oh, I
I
saw
think is
some of that. Yeah.
fascinating. Uh, but we'll see what happens. But I started looking into Outgunned Thursday, and I think I really want to give it a shot. So that may be our next random Sunday. Um, and as I said earlier, this will be uploaded to YouTube as soon as we're done. Please give us a follow there on YouTube, and you can see if you miss any of our live streams, they'll always be there when the next morning. So you can give us a follow there. Thank you to Film Gamer Party for the raid.
Woo!
Yay!
There's a link to their Twitch channel. They are friends of ours, longtime friends of ours, and we love them over there. And it just so happens we wind up streaming on the same night. So it's hard for us to kind of give much support to each other, but we rate each other when we can. And they have been very active on the guild, and a lot of guild members have been active on their channel. So it's been a very good partnership. We really love them over there. So if you don't already, give them a follow. Other than that, does anybody have anything else they would like to say before we sign off for the evening?
Nope.
I'll say this.
Scott?
I'll say bye.
Go ahead, Ned.
All right. Farewell. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next time.
Yeah, and I wanted to give just a quick shout out to you, Scott, because for jumping into my game, covering Kevin's character. But this means Scott, he's on double duty because he's also working the stream, doing Sirenscape, and playing. It's like directing a movie while starring in it. So it's a lot of work.
It's not. I wouldn't go that far with it, but
It's his cameo.
it's much better to. It's much easier to run the stream as a player than it is as a GM. I will say that.
He's our Stanley.
Yeah, running the stream and GMing a game can get a little chaotic.
I got
but
you.
doing it as a player lets me do whatever I want.
couldn't. Yeah.
All right. So with that, we're going to sign off for the evening. Let me see if anybody is still up and going that we can give a raid to. My buddy Quasi is playing MLB The Show 24. He's a big baseball guy, but he is one of my closest buddies, and he's a guild member and he follows our channel. So if you're interested in baseball at all, give him a follow. He's a really cool guy. He's one of my best friends here in my city. So yeah, we're going to give him a raid. So stick around for that. Otherwise, we will see you. I wrapped up Jedi Survivor the other day, so I don't know if there's any kind of video game. I may jump back into Mass Effect. I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
You can try Elden Ring.
I don't want to buy something. I've already got Mass Effect, and I've got Elder Scrolls Online, and I never finished Blade Runner. I need to go back and finish Blade Runner on stream. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be something going on during the week. But otherwise, we will see you Sunday night for more of Chain Theory. With that, say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.